Okay, guys. So today's topic will be the virtual private network. So we should discuss this. Then we'll jump to your lab session for the VPN. So as you know, the technical presentation during the technical presentations, Pranav and Rukhaya has been given the presentation regarding the VPN. So I'm repeating the once again, how does VPN works, and before VPN, what is VPN, how to configure VPN, what are the protocol we are using in the VPN. That all things we shall discuss. So what any idea about the VPN, guys? Anyone? What is VPN?
In simple words, it is basically creating a tunnel that can disappear anytime when a third person tries to get into it to send information through.
Okay, fine, fair enough. See, as you can see, before VPN, okay, how the connectivity will be happen. We can see. So this is the headquarters and regional office, and we have one more regional office here is connected, and one more regional office here. Okay, so the connection between the all are meshly connected. Can you notice here? It is nothing but your mesh topology. You know about mesh topology?
Yes, that's
Means each one is connected directly. So which required lot of wires, lot of implementations, manpower. But even though it is not a your safe communication, right? It is not a safe communications, right? So then again they have come up with the solutions with the VPN. So VPN stands for your virtual private network. It is a type of private network that use a public telecommunications such as internet instead of your lease lines. So as you know that buying the lease line is very expensive, right? So that's the reason they have come up with a solution with the VPN where your communication will get encrypted and secretly we can communicate with your head office to your branch office. So it has become popular as more employee work in the remote locations. So as you know that especially work from home nowadays in the due to the pandemic. Okay, so VPN play a major role, especially in this pandemic, to secure your communication, guys. So terminology, understand how the VPN works. So let me discuss like what is private network and your virtual private network. So employee can access the network like intranet from your remote location, securing the network. So the internet is used as a backbone for the VPN. So here, internet is a main important where we can create your VPN configuration where the communication will be encrypted. It will be secure communications compared to your other like ordinary traditional communication. It saves the cost this one tremendously and from reducing the equipment and maintenance cost. It doesn't require much equipments. So before that, going to the next slide. So today we shall discuss about the ASA firewall, right? So before ASA, Cisco people, so they have come up with PIX, PIX box, Packet Internet Exchanger. Okay, where we cannot configure via VPN here. So for VPN, okay, Cisco they have got separate box, is device, separate device where we can configure your VPN. So here we cannot configure the VPN, but we can filter your traffic, filter your traffic. Okay. Now in the Cisco ASA, So combination of both these two, they have come up with the Cisco ASA firewall. So this is how the Cisco people have started. Now both box into, so club into one single box. That is your ASA. ASA stands for Adaptive Security Appliances. Fine guys. So this is what we are doing the lab since 3 days. So even it has got the scalability. So we can add the network if the new network has been come up with your organizations, you can enhance it. So remote access VPN. So as you know that the firewall will play the middle of this year. So router has been connected where you are going to configure your AAA. I think today we have done this. Okay, your internet server, file server. Okay, this is headquarters where you are communicating for your internet. So as you know that for every organization, as I told you, so they're not depending upon only one ISP, guys. So they'll be having one, two, and three. Some people they have four. Redundancy. Okay. So brief about how it works. So two connections are made in. One is made up for the internet, or one is from your VPN. So you have to remember, guys, VPN is not configured by ISP people. That is not their job. Yes, they will give the lease line or just your internet connections. It's the responsibility for the network engineer to configure the VPN so that we can securely communicate your internal organization. Come to the datagram, it contains the data, destination, source informations from where to where you want to route the traffic. The firewall, so VPN allow the authorized user to pass through over the firewall. So this will allow you to filter your traffic. Only the VPN network which is configured, those people can able to access your internet access. So as I told you that, so VPN is very important for any organization. So protocol creates a VPN tunnel. Okay, there is a protocol for the VPN to configure your VPN tunnel. Okay, so for a critical function, so where we need to understand authentications, access control, so confidentiality, data integrity. Authentication, validate the data was sent from the sender. Any sender, if you received, okay, we have to check whether it is authentic or not, right? So here your cyber security will come into the picture. Your cyber security. Access control, limited unauthorized user from accessing your network. So make like don't allow to access your infrastructure to communicate with infrastructure with a limited way. So best example, if you see, if your email, so you're not allowed to access some website, you're not allowed to access, send the your mail, which is this thing, malicious mails, right? So confidentiality, preventing data to be read or copy as a data being transmitted. So one more good advantage of the VPN is it does this major role. Read or the copy of the data being transported. So before transmitting, it will check whether is the data is error free, whether make sure that it has been not made any duplicate of this data. This is very important. Data integrity, ensure the data has been not been altered. So it doesn't do the any alterations because this will, as I told you. So here people will make a duplicate of your data. Okay, so again they are trying to send their data. In the data, you will find a malicious software to get the company information. So this is the four critical sections challenging. Okay, the solution is your VPN. I think you know about the encryption, right? So encryption is the scribbling data before transmitting into the internet. So maybe you are going to configure encryption or decryption, and then even the your cryptography. A lot of algorithm are running when you configure it with the VPN. The function are same. The VPN function, the characteristic and applications of the VPN are same for the all the firewalls. The different vendor. If you talk about the Cisco or your Palo Alto or your Checkpoint, your FortiGate, FortiNet, function are same. So it will be sent. What is the main job of this vendor is this company when they manufacture the firewall, the job is same. So it has to do the encryptions and create the VPN by using the protocols. Okay, protocol we are shall discuss in coming slides. So public key encryption techniques available. Okay, digital signature. As you know that. So for nowadays everything will be done by digital signature. So even I have my digital signatures. So I'm not signing anything on my any documentation. So I'm using digital signature. Tunnel. So virtual point-to-point connections made up the public network. It transfer the encapsulation datagram. So original datagrams, encryption, inner datagram, then a datagram header and outer datagram area encapsulation. So he what it does means it encapsulation the data but doesn't do the any modification, any alteration for your tunnel. So there are types of endpoints, remote access and site to sites. So these are the two VPN where we are going to understand this remote access and site to site, where we can see your VPN configurations. So tunnel is nothing but guys. It's just I think you might see there are a lot of I think tunnel. If you go to any road, especially I've seen when I was traveling to Mumbai. So there's a lot of tunnel will come, 2, 3 tunnels. So there's a mountain inside. They'll put the hole and your railway track, even the highway road also. When any vehicles move inside, so we can't see like what's going on inside. It is nothing but a tunnel. So four type of protocol used in the VPN. So point to point PPTP, so point to point tunnel protocol. So L2TP protocol, IPsec. So most of the things we are going to configure here with the IPsec, which is one of the famous protocol we are configuring here VPN. Okay. So let's discuss this. So it is not used much as once as above. So most of the protocol nowadays we are using only this protocol, guys. You're following, right? Now
Yes,
discuss
guys.
like what
Yes,
is
sir.
yeah. So what is VPN encapsulation packets? So as we can see, this is my internet where I have connected. The VPN tunnel has been created. Okay, so this is my VPN tunnel has been created. Whether you can configure the access server or VPN device to access what? To access your ATM, your IP, L2TP, PPP, IP, TCP or SMTP. SMTP is for mailing, for internet access, and point to point means you are accessing your branch office. Okay, and for there we are creating your L2TP, IP or IPX as well, your ATM machines, right? So even ATM machines also required VPN configuration, right? So in ATM machines, most people will be L2TP VPN. So VLT, it has to, if you got any ATM machine, if you go and withdraw your money, okay, so as you know that it is connected to one switch. So this switch lot of ATM has been connected. So it will try and go and hit your bank server. right? So there also it's required your tunnel, right? So the data will be encrypted format. Same thing other side. So packet from VPN, okay, one side package from internet. So these people are trying to use this tunnel to route their traffic. So using VPN has been configured. So your VPN device, what it does means this is the main backbone just connected. And here, these are the people they are trying to access. It means this data which is flowing inside this traffic. Okay, so it will be encrypted format. So example, as I told you, I think Rukhai also tell on the day, if any guy want to penetrate this tunnel, any hacker, okay, what it does is this tunnel will go down. Okay, again it will create one more tunnel. Let me create like this. It will create one more tunnel. This will be done within a fraction of second, guys. This is one of the best advantage of your VPN. Okay. Now these all things. What are the things? The protocol, point to point, internet, your mailing. These all communications will be in the form of your encapsulation of your packets. You can't open. Even if you open, there is a lot of tools. If I see, if you check the internet, so how to do the encapsulation of your packets, uh, encryption and decryption of your packets. Okay, there are a lot of tools available. That also it's open. Still, when the cyber security come into picture, they are working on the VPN especially, because as you know that hacker people are very intelligent guys. They know. If you go and Google it, we can find lot of tools to decrypt your data. So they can able to penetrate your tunnel. Okay, what are the communication you are making through the tunnel? We can able to grab your data. We can download your data. Even they can come to know. So what is a VPN IP from where to where you have configured. So types of VPN. So where we can configure. So intranet within the organization, within an organizations like extranet outside an organizations, remote access apply to the business. So these are three modes where we can configure your VPN, right? So I think Pranav, which VPN you configured in the technical this thing presentation?
Point to point, we created a tunnel. So
Uh, I
I,
think you have done the intranet.
yes, I connected a tunnel
Mm.
between two routers, so that comes under intranet. No.
Uh, uh, that will come under both
Extranet
these two.
between two,
Extranet,
both
yeah,
intranet
it will
or
come both.
extranet. It
Yeah.
can be.
Okay, so because I think you have created one router here, one router here, then you have created one tunnel, right? Maybe because this is, say, example, this is 1.0, this is 3.0 network. Maybe this is your entity and this is your IBM, or maybe this is your entity HR team and this is your entity technical team. So most probably these cannot be configured with the intranet VPN. VPN most will be configured only for the extranets. When out of organization, out of organization means you are going to access your ISP. When it is going to access your ISP means your communication is not secure. This you have to keep in mind. When the traffic is moving to the ISP, okay, through your internal organization, to the access to the other organization. So example, this is my IBM, this is our entity. Okay, the traffic through the ISP, it is not safe. Okay, so these are three different methods where you can configure your VPN. So this is a basic architecture, guys. The VP, this is a VPN tunnel has been created from VPN office, this office to this office. Again, this guy created the VPN. So now VPN device has been gone and access server has also has been gone now. So now entire thing it will come onto your one single box. Maybe your Palo Alto, okay, or EASA, or even checkpoint as well. So this is the firewall. So device type, the hardware firewall, this firewall and software, the three types the firewall guys. So most probably, so now, right now we are dealing with your hardware firewall. So software fire also available, so which is not safe, right? So where it doesn't support the high end traffic movement across the ISP. So even the Windows 10 as well, if you check, okay. So there is a Windows Defender. Have seen? Where's Windows Defender have seen in the Windows 10? Or you want me to show that?
We have seen that. I mean,
These are
normally when you try to download something, it'll come and say
Yes,
that okay, it is not allowed.
yes. So
Windows Defender is
whenever,
blocking.
yeah. So
It's a cloud
that is no,
firewall.
it's not a cloud firewall. It's a like a Windows 10 inbuilt software firewall. Okay, so usually VPN types of routers like high network throughputs, plug and play, dual purpose, and its cost, lack of flexibility. So still for the hardware, as you know, that is a very expensive. It costs you more, very expensive device. And advantages we can see the bandwidth throughput is very high. It's easy to configure. Means plug and play we can say. Nowadays, everything is automation nowadays. So what the configuration you are doing today? So of course you face some difficulties to understand the concept of the, especially the VPN and firewall. So once, if you turns once and two times if you practice, so I'm sure you can able to configure your EAS firewall and even your VPN. So now firewall, if you talk about, okay, it has got its own operating system, okay, and tri-purpose. It has used for the three purpose, as you know that, like site to site VPN, intranet, extranet, and your site. Cost efficient. Still, relatively, it is cost. If we compared with other things, it is very expensive. Your firewall. Software based, flexible, low relatively cost firewall. But thing is lack of efficiency, more labor training required software, because you know every nobody can operate your software based firewall. Your Windows Defender, if you try to download something, it will pop up right on right side corner of your screen. It will pop up.
Yes.
So so it will you need to check like how to configure that, when to use that, and lower productivity and higher labor cost, because you need to understand what is software based this in VPN. Even in the mobile phone also, in the Android we have the this thing right VPN. Did you configure anybody
Which one
in
does?
in Android mobile phone? So anybody configured a VPN?
Oh no.
no.
You can check guys. So you can configure
Oh,
VPN using.
normally in phones you get the secure VPN and all. You just need to tap and it'll get connected to some random place.
For external
No,
apps like that.
yes, because you know in the VPN you should know the your server name, IP address, where to whom you are communicating. Okay, so where it will create your encrypted VPN tunnel. So that secret communication, nobody can access it. I think it is there. It is simple to configure. But thing is, we should know the server and IP address of your server name of the server, and gateway of the server. So what is the advantage and disadvantage of your VPN? Advantage is cost saving, eliminate need to expand long distance lease lines. So in the first slide, you can see, so each one is connected through the cable, which is very expensive. If it is some kilometers, very expensive, labor cost, wire cost, implementation cost. So what are advantages? Reduce the long distance telephone charges for remote one, as I told you just now. Transport support burden to the service provider. It does not need to go there and configure. By sitting here, I can able to configure anything, right? Morning we did SSH and AAA, right? Where you are allowing for the remote user, like one of the guy who is in US, we are allowing them to access our IT infrastructure by authentication by configuring your our VPN or server and giving him the credentials. Then he can able to access. No, he need not come to India to configure that. So operationally, it is little bit cost. So why it is cost? Because some vendors, especially what I know, the Cisco and your Palo Alto. When you want to configure the VPN, guys, okay, you need to buy the license. Okay. So one of scalability is like flexible to grow. Okay. We can enhance your network infrastructure. So depending upon like which kind of what kind of VPN you are going to configure. So of course, it's required lot. It take a lot of hardware resource. A lot of hardware resource means I'm talking about the high capacity of your RAM, memory space, and NVRAM is required because it takes a lot of hardware resource. Same like your OSPF. Like OSPF also take a lot of hardware resource. That's the reason the administrative distance is 110. Whereas ESGRP 90, right, it doesn't require much hardware resource. Okay, so disadvantage, VPN required in-depth understanding of the public network security issues and proper deployment of your precautions. So you should know the public network security knowledge. So then only you can understand the complete VPN. So available and performance depending upon the factor larger outside their control. So here is talking about large outside of their control, because if it is a network is very huge, okay, it's very difficult to configure the VPN. If it is small organizations, like configuration varies, because you should understand if it is a big organizations, the people might get confused like where to configure the which terminal, where to create terminal. So what is the security? So what is the like SLA between the ISP and the company organizations? Licensing issues, infrastructure issues, and powering issues. A lot of challenges we can face. So this is not there available in this thing. VPN need to be accommodate a protocol other than IP and existing internal network technologies. VPN need to be accommodate the protocol other than the IP. So we should know the complete understanding your protocol, which protocol we are configuring in a VPN, and entirely we should know the organization of your uh, internal network. We should know the entire network. Then only you can able to configure your VPN. So application satisfied VPN, large scale encryption between multiple fixed site such as remote official and central office. So network traffic is sent over the branch office through the internet connections. These save the company hardware and management expense. These are on basic applications. So still it is not secure if you talk about the application side. So most probably most of the people they'll not configure based on the applications. So based on your hardware firewall or routers, they first prefer to configure your VPN. So as we can see, even if you use the WhatsApp, they have the encrypted format, right? So previously it was not there. I don't know how many people has been noticed. So this is site-to-site VPN, VPN client, okay, local ISP. This is your public ISP, okay, and this is your internal network where we are trying to access by using this ISP. You are trying to access your VPN server or web server, whatever it may be. This is site-to-site. Remote access, encrypted connection between the mobile or the remote user and their corporate network. Remote user can make the call to the ISP as opposed to the long distance call to the corporate remote access server. This is also very good advantage. No need to go there. By using here, we can configure a VPN. Your data will be secure because company organization data is very confidential, guys. No one will give the any confidential data from the any organization. The ideal for your telecommunicator or the mobile sales people. VPN allow mobile worker telecommunicator to take advantage of your so broadband connectivity like IDL, DSL connections, remote accessing. Nowadays, I think everything nowadays because of the VPN, we can see. I think yeah, this one. If you check, we can see right Singapore. Can you see my window right? So even entity, these people they have already configured with the VPN, right? So right now Singapore VPN gateway is our primary. We have VPN they are created from Mumbai gateway, New Zealand, Singapore, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia. This thing we can check your this thing right now. I connected to the Singapore VPN. I think I should connect to the Mumbai gateway. So no Bangalore gateway here. She's asking this credential, guys. Can you see here? Because I'm not supposed to access this, right? Because I don't have the decent credentials. So even I don't have any access to connect any one of these list. So even the Singapore or New Zealand or Indonesia, Japan, I don't have access. Even if you take any one of these VPN, connect, it will ask me to credentials. Means this is the best example for your remote access. So this is the best example for your remote access, as we can see here. It's connecting, guys. I don't want to connect, otherwise I'll get mail. Why you are connecting Singapore VPN, right? Okay, so industrially that may use the VPN. Where they are using the VPN, you will see. We can see here they are using healthcare, manufacturing, retail, banking, and finance, and general business. So okay, current attempt has been timeout. Please verify and okay, I don't want. Okay, so especially in the banking, play the major role of your VPN, guys. Banking and business, the corporate business. Even in the healthcare also, it play the major role, your VPN. This is a like graphic like how much percentage nowadays we are using. We can see right from bottom, access to the network from the business partners and customer 50%, site to site connectivity between the office 63, Remote accessing for the employee while traveling, 79. Some people that while traveling, they want to access the company internet because it's not safe, right? Because you are using their, if you go to any traveling other country, say example, if one of you guys, you went to the Australia or any Singapore, okay, you need to connect to your office, right? If you want to connect to your office means obviously you will going to use your internal ISP, your local ISP. The local ISP will not secure your traffic. Okay, they're the reasons. What they will do means they will create to the employer. They create what I have showed you just now. This guy, they will connect it. Means you can connect anywhere. Remote access employee work out of the home. So nowadays these are playing major thing, right? Especially in this pandemic. So when pandemic, I think in 2000, I think 20. Okay, so almost I can see 100% they are working from home. Okay, even IT people, uh, education system, all are used 100%, right? Even in the pandemic, doctor also they used to give the appointment using remotely. There also the VPN will come to the picture. Guys, are you there?
Yes, Taj.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about others?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are there.
Mhm.
We are there, sir.
Yes, sir. We are here.
Is it boring, guys?
No,
Let
sir.
me complete.
Definitely.
Then,
No, sir.
yeah, see, still, I have 32, 38 slides. In that, you have question answer sessions. So I will be completing 2 slides is over. After 2 that's we'll go for lab session. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
Some business,
Okay, sir.
some business, yeah. So some business they use the VPN, especially the pharmaceutical corporation, upgraded their frame relay network. Okay. So any idea about frame relay, guys? You heard about frame relay? I don't know why it is got disconnected. Okay, so pharmaceutical, let's talk about the frame relay, guys. So frame relay, how does it work? It is a world technology frame relay. It is nothing but a, so one head office is connected to lot of branch office, which is running for different city or same city, which is connected. Okay, this is your Bangalore, Mumbai, and Delhi. Okay, this is the headquarters is in, say, example, California. You can able to connect. Okay, especially for pharmaceutical people, uh, they use VPN to connect their lot of hospitals across the different cities. Uh, this what we have seen is a old one. ITL framework, security, remote location order, running internet and extranet communications, encrypted switching operation VPN. So Bacardi Columbia implemented 21st century 44 location VPN. You know about this company, guys? Anybody know about this company?
Bacardi.
Yeah,
Bacardi.
Bacardi.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is this company about?
It's beverages, basically. Soft drinks, hard drinks.
Hard drinks.
Okay. So you're very active about these soft drinks and hard drinks.
Yes, sir. Pranav is very much active regarding
Pranav
this.
is first in that.
As I don't. It's been ages.
Okay. See, this is the first company where they have implemented 44 location by VPN. So this is a company where they are famous for the drinks, whatever might be the drinks. Okay, and one more thing, I think they have come up with the one more product. I don't know, uh, Bacardi Bast, something is there. So they have configured now, as per my understanding, they have configured, I think, 1500 VPN sites recently. It is a world one, 44 locations. Okay, so let's. Where do we see VPN going in the future? VPN is continuously being enhanced. Example, equity NV. As VPN market became larger, more applications will be created along with the VPN providers and new VPN types. Networks are accepted to cover and create the integrated VPN. Improve VPN protocol expected, which also improve your VPNs. Okay, this is like VPN, guys. It's play a major role, guys. As simple as this. Nowadays, if you talk about VPN, if you ask me, so without VPNs, I think no company will give the any access. Even what we are doing, so even this one also, it has been connected VPN. This is the best example what I could say. You can see, right? In your laptop also we can see, right? Cisco Any Connect, secure mobile client means we are a client, right?
Yes.
Right? We can see this VPN. This is the application, guys.
But why do
Cisco
we need VPN? I mean, why can't we change in our laptop? It says it's asking for permission, no?
is not required because already see it has been already pre-configured, because as you know that we are the clients, we are the clients, and this is the application. Cisco, they have come up with Any Connect.
Okay.
Same like many companies, they have own applications to connect to the VPN. Now
Okay.
let me explain some interesting thing here, how it has been connected. So you know that right now I am using my laptop here, so which I'm using my ISP, right? Then I think there are how many people connected? I think 23 people, right? So 23 people connected. So I don't know which ISP you are using. Okay, I am using SpectraNet. And maybe some people there use Airtel, Geo, or some Act, right? So now you are using your laptop and you are watching this training session. Okay, so this Cisco Any Connect, what it does means, okay, so this will create the separate VPN tunnel between you and these people, which will be pre-configured in your laptops. This is nothing but a Cisco this VPN. This VPN. Even if you connect me, it lost the this thing. It is not required. It is already pre-configured. So this is required when you are traveling outside. You are traveling for other city, other country. So then it is required. I hope it is clear, guys.
Yes, Taj.
Taj, can VPN provide complete anonymity of data what we browse? Like, will there be any breach soon after we search?
There might be any breach in the security because as I told you, because there's a lot of tools are exist to decrypt your data, which is moving towards and forward in the VPN tunnel. In the tunnel, okay, the data is which is moving at the both the sides. Okay, it can be breached. That's the reasons VPN, they are coming up with a lot of application, lot of securities. It can be break. One more thing is the data which is moving. Okay, I can download this, but thing is I can't open that file, which is encrypted. Where is required your key. That is key chain in VPN. We'll call the key chain. That is IS map, right?
Can we decrypt it after downloading that?
For decrypting, certain tools are available. If you talk about cyber security, okay, if you check this thing, any one of, let me show you that one as well. So how to file. See, this is already, if it is a Microsoft file, they're asking we can encrypt and decrypt. If you talk about like, see how to encrypt file and folder in Windows 10, good. There's a lot of tons of videos if you're available, like we can make this. Tools are there available, guys. We can decrypt. That's the reason we should configure your VPN here. So once if you configure a VPN, so as I told you that, okay, you know that IPsec, it will create your tunnel and ISEC map. What is long form? Pranav, can you help me out?
Yes, Taj.
ISA
ISA KMP
KMP, Key Management Protocol. Key Management Protocol, KMP Key Management Protocol. So
Internet
this one,
Security Association.
Okay, Internet Security Association
and Key Management Protocol.
Key Management Protocol. So when you want to open, if you know the key chain value, which you are going to configure right now after this theory part, okay, then only this file will be opened. Otherwise, no. That is the advantage of your VPN. And as you know that there's a less chances of security breach, but still it's happening. So no, as per my understanding that I've seen many people still they are worried about of any security breach in the organization. Okay, so let's talk about some question answer sessions. Let me ask who will tell this answer. VPN stands for. Let me ask the questions with one by one.
Virtual private network.
Okay, Shisha, very good. Virtual private network. VPN. It has I have given the details. What is a VPN? So what is a acknowledge? Yeah, what is it? It's very difficult to read this word, man. For three most common VPN protocols. Who will tell this answer? Anjali? Anjali is there? Anjali, can you tell me? Three most common VPN protocols. I think just they are login. I think they are. Preeti? Preeti is not available. Sneha?
Sir, I know two protocols. The other one I don't know.
Okay, tell me which are the two
Sir,
protocols.
PPTP, point-to-point tunneling protocol, and L2TP, layer 2 tunneling protocol.
Okay, another is here.
SSTP, sir.
Huh?
IPsec. Yeah, IPsec.
The other
You
one
said
is
something
wrong
right?
side. It's
Other one is Other one is TCP/IP.
No, S, something with S. SOX,
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, these are 3 protocols, guys. Answer is correct. So PPT, L2TP, and IPsec. Okay, so let's go for other session. What does PPT stands for? Very easy question, guys. Let me ask with the name who will tell this answer. Rukhaya, you tell me.
Yes, sir.
PPTP stands for.
Point-to-point tunneling protocol.
Okay. Let's check your uh, answer. Oh, you're great. Point-to-point tunnel protocol. Very good answer.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move for another. I think last question. I think. What is the main benefit of VPN compared to dedication, network utilization, frame relay, lease line, and traditional dial-up networks? Which one is better network performance, reduce cost, less downtime average, improve security? Which one?
Reduced cost.
It reduce the cost.
Reduced
Anything
cost.
else? Then any other?
Improved security also. Better. I think it's all of this, but
Mhm.
improved security is also there, no?
It reduce the cost. I think they have opened the slides, right? They are seeing the result here on my left side. The other is an answering very well. Okay, last question, I think. Yes, this is last question. In VPN, the term tunnel referred to. Okay, who will tell this answer, guys? Let me hide the answer.
Sir,
Such, it's the. Can I answer, or is somebody gonna answer?
Not you, because you have given this technical presentation for the VPN, right? I think you might know answer about this. Let me ask the other guy. Let's ask to let Vaishnavi, Vedanta,
yes.
Vaishnavi Shetty. Yes, can you tell me the answer? What is the main purpose of creating tunnel in the VPN?
I think it's option B, sir. Encapsulation of packets inside packets of a different protocol to create and maintain the virtual circuit.
Okay, let's check
It
whether
will hide them.
yes, you are seeing the answer here, because in the right side answer is there here on my slide. I think I should display like this one, right? The other reason you're telling perfect answer. Okay, so this is the basic concept of your VPN, guys. I think this is a very simple thing. What things we explained to understanding the VPN concepts. So now we'll go for the lab. Before going to the lab, we'll take 15 minutes break. Then we'll start doing your VPN configurations between your firewall and the router. Okay, we are using the IPsec VPN tunnel, IPsec protocol to create the tunnel. Then we'll create the
Security.
keychain. Then we can create the security concepts. This one. It takes time to understand these guys. Okay, we'll take 15 minutes break now. You want break or shall I continue?
10 minutes break, Taj. Come back. Break, sir.
Okay, fine. Rahul, you also want break?
If it is there, we'll take, sir. Or else we'll continue.
Okay, no issues. Okay, guys, see
Thank
you.
you, sir.
I'll stop this video sessions. Then we'll